Hello, everyone. I have a story to share with you. A young person just asked me, Matilda, why am I always in trouble? Why do I always get it wrong? Why is it that every time I try to do something, I get so afraid that I never ever get to do it? And, and I just feel like I'm in a battlefront all the time. There's always something fighting me. Well, I don't know how many of you have a similar story. I don't know how many of you feel like you are constantly fighting. Let me tell you a story, the story of three brothers and their father. There were three brothers, one who was a bringer of good news, the other one who was the head of the warriors, and the third one who was second to command to his father and was the only one who could get the father down, and then the father. And one day, the father says to his sons, I want to adopt a new child to be like us, to do the things that we can do and to do them in a place in our stead. And these kids were excited, these brothers. And so they joined their father and they watched their father adopt this new child, only for them to find out that upon completing the adoption, their father gives his DNA to the adopted child, puts the adopted child in command, makes the adopted child the same as himself, and then gives the adopted child instructions to dominate the earth. Hello. This is not fair. Nobody gets an adopted child and puts the adopted child above his own children. The brothers were not exactly very happy. But the fighter and the bringer of good news, it was okay. It's our father's decision. These people are going to be operating where we don't operate, anyways. We're in the heavenlies, and these people are on earth. They're going to be doing the things, managing the things that we have put here. So it's okay. But no, their brother, the second in command, the one who sings down their father's glory, he was not going to have that. No, 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 no. He needed to fight. He needed to put a stop to this. This is not right. No one is allowed to do this. And so he went to battle. He fought. He wanted things to return to status quo. He wanted to continue to be second in command. He wanted to be in charge. He wanted to be the one with the DNA. But well, the father already reached his decision. And in his words, he never repents of those kind of decisions. So he allows him to, you know, to just exhaust yourself. My beautiful son, exhaust yourself. And of course he did. And because of his own rebellion, he was sent out. Unfortunately for the ones that he has put in charge of the earth, he sends this guy out of heaven. And this is where he drops, where you are in charge. So, you are at war because he has not stopped fighting. He's still doing everything within his ability to stop you. That's why you are fighting. That's why he gives you fear. He throws in the element of fear. He makes you think that indeed he has those horns standing here and there, and no, he doesn't. He's that bad feeling inside of you, the wicked one. When we were growing up, they used to say to us, when you hear the voice that is very small, like really silent, that is the voice of God. But when you hear a forceful voice telling you to do the wrong thing, that is the voice of the devil. I don't know who came up with that. But growing up, in a way, it looks like it. When you want to do something mean, it is louder than when you want to do something good. The voice of fear is very loud. The voice of doubt and procrastination. The voice of lies is very loud. But the voice of courage, you have to pay attention to hear it. The voice of wisdom, you have to be quiet. You have to be able to separate yourself from other people to hear the voice of wisdom. So when this young person said to me, Matilda, I think I'm constantly fighting, I said to myself, I am too. We all fight. And to those of us who have been blessed enormously with great gifts, our fights are usually more. You'll ask me why. I'll tell you why. Because God has given us a huge basket of gifts, of talents, of ideas. They're there, and it's almost like, walking into a bush or thick forest. You will find oases of water, you will find trees with fruits, you will find animals, you will find birds, snakes, you will find everything that you will find. It is your responsibility to create out of this a garden of beauty for yourself. That is the meaning of multiplication. Yes, it is also about being fruitful and having children, but it's also about your fruitfulness in investments. So you are supposed to create your own garden of ideas. And why garden? Garden is a place of order and beauty, and tending and nurturing and weeding off, a place where you show care, where you create a pattern. So when those fears and doubts shoots up at you, be busy at creating order. Be busy at putting together your idea. Be like your father. Do not be like your brother who fought his father because of you. Be part of the winning team. You can win because you have been created to be as him, in his image, after his likeness, to multiply, increase, subdue, replenish, and have dominion over all the fishes of the seas, birds of the air, and every living thing. Do not be afraid. Go in.